Okay. All right. Working.
Awesome.
All right. And welcome everybody to the Bob Martinez Center on the campus of the University of Tampa. Tampa women's basketball as the Spartans get ready to take on the University of West Georgia Wolves. Hi everybody, Jack Eichel on with Connor Moore as we get ready for the second game of the season. Both teams picking up wins last night in this regional crossover tournament. So Connor, this becomes basically a de facto championship game.
Absolutely, Jack. This game is going to summarize an incredible day of hoops. The men won in overtime today. A real game that was a burner. Tonight, West Georgia are going to come in with a lot of confidence, Jack. They're 1-0. They beat Palm Beach Atlantic 74-60 yesterday, and they played a real scrappy game. Meanwhile, the Lady Spartans did an amazing job against a real tough team in Spring Hill. So I'm really looking forward to seeing our Lady Spartans against this Wolves unit.
Spartans beat Spring Hill 69-62 yesterday, and West Georgia beat Palm Beach Atlantic 74-60. This wasn't planned to be a title game. It was a regional crossover. They don't want the Spartans to play Palm Beach Atlantic, a team from the Sunshine State Conference. So this is the way it was scheduled. It just happens to be the two winners playing each other. Starting lineups for today's game for the Tampa Spartans. They will be starting number 4, Rachel Warden. She is a sophomore from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Also, Karma Jeremy, number 5, a 5'8" senior from Orlando, Florida's Colonial High School. Number 22, a transfer from D1. Number 22 is Stasia Titer from Orlando, a transfer from Georgia State University. She went to Colonial High School with Karma Jeremy. Number 23 is Emily Ashu. She is a junior transfer from Bradley University. She is from Naperville, Illinois. And number 44 is Molly Franson. She is a junior from Tinley Park, Illinois, a transfer from Northern Kentucky University. Spartans are coached by Tom Jesse. Caitlin Mitrick and Elena D'Alfredo are the assistant coaches. For West Georgia, their starting lineup. Number 1, Kayla Carter, a senior from Charleston, South Carolina. Number 14 is Akia Harris, a junior from Calera, Alabama. Number 22 is Kyla Nixon, a junior from Brunswick, Georgia. Tip-off underway. West Georgia in the blue, the Spartans in the white. Number 24 is Aisha Brown. I take that back, Aisha Harris, and she is a junior from Memphis, Tennessee. And rounding out the starting lineup is Deasia Jones, number 34, a senior from Newark, New Jersey. They are coached by Scott Groninger, assistant coach Manisha Reedus. Spartans with the ball. Warden, Titer inside to Jeremy. Free throw line, passes up the shot. Titer drives, tries to dish, loses it, back out to Ashu. Had a great start to her career and a great start to this game.
Emily Ashu, she's still hot from last night. She had 26 points, and she was 4 of 8 from 3. That was a nice step-back 3. She is really starting off her Spartan career on a good note.
41 points last night between Ashu and Titer, the Division I transfers playing their first games. You had to like that. Harris from outside, ball hits the ground, and Ashu comes away. Quickly up court is Rachel Warden. Driving is Titer, kicks it out to Warden. She looks at a 3. It's on the way, and it's round out and rebounded by West Georgia. They quickly head up court.
Yeah, West Georgia trying to speed up the tempo. This team likes to get going in transition. Spartans ready for him.
Pass inside to Jones. Pivots in the post and knocks it home. And it's a 3-2 game.
Yeah, smooth, very smooth footwork there by Jones. She had 10 boards last night. She's going to make her presence known early here for the Wolves.
She had a double-double, 10 and 10 yesterday. Bounce pass inside by Jeremy, kicked out of bounds. Spartans will retain possession.
Jack, you can't say it enough. Tom Jesse has these girls passing the ball at an amazing example. Regardless of what level of basketball you're playing at, ball movement is the key to winning, and they're moving it great in the early going.
Jeremy to Ashu. Finds Warden. Top of the key. Swing it to the side. 10 on the shot clock. Titer, long 3. Good.
Titer shot that with confidence. West Georgia not closing out. She said, I'll take this open look. Swish.
Titer last night, 15 points, I should say. Hit 1 of 3 threes. That one is off. Rebounded West Georgia. They come the other way. Up court quickly is Nixon. Drives the lane. Dishes. Taken away by Franson. Warden slows it down.
Spartans really bringing the energy on the defensive end, causing the third turnover of the night for the Wolves early here.
Tyder goes inside. Jeremy, free throw line, gives it up to Ashu. 3 on the way. Good.
If Emily Ashu's getting those looks all night, the Spartans are going to be in good shape.
See, the thing she's doing wrong is she's giving us these great expectations. Now the pressure's on her.
Absolutely.
I'm sure she's more than happy to give us that challenge. Jumper on the way. No, Carter passes it up, finds Jones. Nixon, top of the key, under 10 on the shot clock, to the corner. Harris bounces it inside, out of bounds, and it'll be Tampa's ball.
Jack, the Wolves' offense looks lost out there right now. Tampa is bringing the heat, and they are questioning, should I shoot, should I pass, should I dribble, what should I do? And great job by Tom Jesse and this defensive unit.
Warden, point guard, across the timeline. Zone defense from West Georgia. Jeremy to Tyder. Tyder goes inside, tipped away, stolen by West Georgia. Quickly up court is Carter. 9-2. Spartans with 3 3-pointers have the lead. Over the back, knocked out of bounds, and it will stay West Georgia's ball.
West Georgia needs to get a good out-of-bounds play here. They're trailing 9-2, and it's only 3.5 minutes in.
Into the lineup for West Georgia, number 23, Jessica Brown, a junior from Collierville, Tennessee. Off the glass, no good. Jeremy fights, takes the board, and is fouled, and I think it's going to be on Kayla Carter. Yes.
Great physical ability there. Fighting off 2 Wolves defenders is Jeremy there. That's pure strength.
First foul on Carter, first foul on West Georgia. Warden, top of the key, thought about it, passed it up into Jeremy. Free throw line, bounces it inside. Franson backs up, off the glass, fouled. Good dish by Jeremy to Franson. She bodied for position, but got a little bit too far under the hoop.
Yeah, Carmen Jeremy's running the offense. She's setting up right in the middle of the free throw line, taking control, taking a dribble. She's got cutters from the short corner open. That time just threading the needle. Molly Franson at the line.
And she hits the free throw. Last night, Franson, 2 points, both from the free throw line. Missed 3 shots and a 3-pointer, but is spotless on the year on free throws, 4 for 4, 2 for 2 in this game. Spartans 11-2. Almost a steal by Rachel Warden, still scrapping for it. Coming out of it, though, is Nixon. That's Nixon to the side. 3 hits glass, but no rim.
Spartans D making the Wolves put it on the floor. They are lost at the moment. Spartans are doing an outstanding job getting in the personal space of the Wolves and really making life hard for them at the moment.
Warden, top of the key to Tyder. Ashu with 6 points already in the game. Almost a steal. Ashu, Jeremy, bad pass taken away, but West Georgia recovers. They come back the other way. Jumper, Nixon, good.
Smooth shot there by Nixon. She's trying to get going. That was just her first bucket of the game. She had 14 points last night along with Kayla Carter, the 2 main offensive catalysts for the Wolves in the early going.
Ashu, right wing. Tyder, left wing. Franson to Jeremy. 15-footer rolls around, no good. And Franson's going to get called for a push, I think.
Yeah, it was more of a hip check there more than anything, really. Good job of acting by the Wolves defender, getting the call.
Quick timeout with 4:52 to go in the quarter. Some great sponsors bringing you these games this year. Buffalo Wild Wings. delicious donuts and coffee, visit our nearest Krispy Kreme on West Kennedy. Krispy Kreme, serving hot donuts now. Spartans up 11-4, 4:52 to go in the first quarter of play. Spartan men picking up a big overtime win a couple hours ago over North Alabama. Spartan men will play tomorrow at 2 against Alabama Huntsville.
Yeah, Jack, the campus is rocking right now. We got the Spartans, men and women, both putting on good performances. We got a playoff soccer game tomorrow at 1 where we'll have the men facing West Alabama, and which should be a real competitive matchup. A lot of good sports going on here in Tampa.
What does this campus do when it rocks?
It's electric. I mean, everyone's feeding off each other. I mean, it's great.
Are you going to stand by that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody is excited. I mean, there's a lot to be excited about over here. And just as I say that, a three-point potentially for West Georgia.
Brown on a nice basket inside. Foul called on the Spartans.
Yeah, Spartans offense doing a great job. They have 3 made baskets, and all 3 of those baskets have been assisted on. So they're sharing the ball, having faith in one another, something you really look for in the early going of a season, only game 2. So a lot of trust, which is important in team chemistry.
Brown hits the free throw, completes the three-point play. 11-7 lead has been cut to 4.
West Georgia coming out in the 2-3 zone, trying to change the offensive look for the Spartans.
Nice drive, Karma Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy going one-on-one there, Joe, and she has the foot speed. She wins the battle.
Nixon runs the point. 13-7 Spartans.
Both teams in zones, probably trying to preserve energy here, catch a breather.
Nice fadeaway jump shot by Jones. Picking up her second basket of the day.
Yeah, Jones uses her body well. Good footwork, elevating nicely and making the shot.
13-9, Tampa up. There's a turnover.
Yeah, lazy pass by Rachel Warden there. The defense was ready.
Harris to the other end. A runner scores, and it is a foul on Tampa's Karma Jeremy. She stares in disbelief, but the basket will count, and a three-point play coming up.
Official looking at her feet. She was in the restricted area. If she was outside, seems like it would have been a charge. She took it well, but nonetheless, West Georgia, right, all of a sudden coming back.
Julia McClure getting ready to come in for Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa only going to go 8 deep. They got McClure, Cody, and Dempsey, who bring a lot of life off the bench.
That'll be the second foul on Karma Jeremy, so she's going to sit as we're only 8 minutes and 10 seconds into this game. McClure looks like the kind of person who is versatile, because yesterday she spelled Molly Franson at times, the 6'3 center. This time she replaces Karma Jeremy. You're off guard.
That's what you look for as a coach. Tom Jesse wants interchangeable players. Right? You could be a stretch 4 and running point the next game. You know, one person gets hurt or in foul trouble, he needs people to step up, and that's what McClure brings to the table.
McClure is a 5'8 junior from Secaucus, New Jersey, by way of Wagner College. Ashu loses the ball. Nixon to the other end. Jumper in the lane. Rolls around and good. And it is tied after the Spartans had an 11-2 lead. It is now 13-13. So an 11-2 start has been replaced by an 11-2 start for West Georgia.
Yeah.
Offers an affordable classic menu. If you are a loyal Tampa Spartan fan, come post up at the Outpost. Sailport Waterfront Suites in Tampa. Tampa's only all waterfront, all suite resort. Located on beautiful Rocky Point Island, just minutes from UT. So a quick turnabout by West Georgia. They have a 6-0 run on the Spartans over the last 42 seconds. And we're tied 13-all. Rachel Warden up court.
It'll be interesting to see how the Spartans face their real first task of adversity, going on a run for the Wolves. It'll be interesting to see how the Spartans respond.
McClure looking, bounces it inside. Titer has it stolen. Nixon the other way. Chance for the lead. Long jumper on the way by Kane off the rim. No good. Titer boards. She hustles it up court. Finds McClure. Looks to drive the lane. Dishes to Franson. Tipped away.
Right idea. Just a little bit too lazy of a pass there, but she was looking for Franson, who was open.
Nixon lobs it into Jones. Way outside. Boarded by Franson.
Franson had 11 rebounds last night, Jack. She is a great rebounder, getting a hand in there and getting the board.
Rachel Warden, quick on the three. Into the hands of Nixon. Still tied, 13-all. Kane, the shoe, guarding her. They go to the corner. Jumper on the way by Harris, and West Georgia has taken a 16-13 lead.
We knew West Georgia was going to put up a fight. They were not nervous after being down 11-2. They're coming to play, and they're on a hot little run here.
14-2 run on the Spartans after the Spartans started the game, 11-2. The shoe, top of the key, hands to Titer. Titer, free throw line jumper, and it's 16-15.
Spartans needed that just to kind of weather the storm. It's okay, you're only down by one, a lot of basketball to be played.
Nixon, top of the key. Warden watches her, but Nixon splits the difference between her and a shoe and knocks it down, 18-15.
Yeah, off balance pull up there by Nixon. She looks at the official like, hey, I got hit on that, but finishes the play with a nice jump shot.
Titer drives, dishes, Franson long, and taken away by Brown. They come back the other way. Travel.
As we continue this game, Jack, we're going to see how the Spartans are conditioned. I mean, it's only game 2, so you're not quite in mid-season form, and this Wolves team is really going to test them in a foot up and down battle because they have a lot of athletes.
18-15, 1:05 to go first quarter. Tampa down. The shoe looking. McClure to the corner to Titer. Drives the baseline, cut off. Stolen. Coming back the other way is Terry. Layup up and in. Terry just into the lineup for West Georgia. Deja Terry, a junior from Macon, Georgia.
I'll say it again and again, need crisp passes. You can't float anyone's out there. This West Georgia defense is too fast.
Titer, free throw line jumper, swings in and out, and it's 20-15, 20 seconds to go first quarter. Shot clock is off. They can take the last shot. 10 seconds. 6, 5. Kane dishes off. Brown misses the shot. McClure rebounds, and that is the quarter. An entertaining and a quarter of runs for this one, and the Spartans trail West Georgia 20-15 after the first 10 minutes. The Spartans are led in scoring right now. And the Outpost, located at the edge of campus on Kennedy. The Outpost offers an affordable classic menu. If you're a loyal Tampa sports fan, come post up at the Outpost. I was looking at Deja Terry. Says she's a junior transfer from St. Petersburg. I'm wondering if that's St. Petersburg College in St. Petersburg, Florida. There's a junior college there. Makes sense.
Definitely, yeah, Jack. The real difference here in the first quarter was points in the paint. The Wolves had 10 points in the paint. They got in the interior, and a lot of that was some self-inflicted turnovers that led to uncontested layups. The Spartans only had 2 points, so I want to see them get aggressive, try to get to the foul line, get the Wolves in foul trouble because they did not have a deep bench. They're missing 2 sisters, Sierra Carter and Sarah Carter, so let's get them in foul trouble here for the Spartans.
Second quarter underway. Spartans came out hot. Actually, Emily Ashu came out hot, nailed 2 threes for the Spartans. Hit 2 of her first 3 shots, has not taken one until on cue. She takes that one but misses. Falls into the hands of Rachel Warden, though, and a new shot clock. Inside to Titer, inside the free throw line, and she knocks it home, and it's 20-17.
There we go. A nice 5-foot pull-up there. Aaliyah Abney getting in for the Spartans. Tom Jesse wants to go a little bit deeper, wants some life off the bench as they... Moving screen there.
Screen. Abney is a sophomore from Orlando, Florida. She's also a transfer from Charleston Southern University, transferring out after her freshman year. Foul was called on Kayla Carter, her first. Ashu. Looking to go inside. They find Titer, nowhere to go, so she dishes out. Abney lets go with a 3. Kind of skims off the back of the rim.
Spartans' offense has gone cold. They need their defense. Wow, a deep 3 there. Madison Wilder.
Madison Wilder just into the lineup as well. She's a sophomore from Rome, Georgia. And it's 23-17.
That was a real deep ball. I think Tom Jesse will let the Wolves shoot it from out there. That was a good 3 or 4 feet behind the arc.
Yeah, Titer fouled on the jump shot. She'll go to the line shooting 2.
Only the 3rd and 4th free throw attempts for the Spartans, so this is important to keep getting to the line.
Knocks down the first. Spartans are 3 of 3 from the line today. Lead is 5 for West Georgia.
I was really interested to see how the Spartans would do free throw shooting. They were only at 61.5% yesterday, so something Tom Jesse emphasizes. They're shooting it well, 4 for 4 now here.
Off the bucket, the Spartans with a little backcourt pressure. Get the ball to Jones over the timeline to Nixon. She runs the show. Over on the side to Terry. 10 now on the shot clock. Terry swings it. Dishes off to Jones. Taken away by Rachel Warden. Can she beat him down the court? From behind, she puts it up. Missed it. Abney rebounds up and in.
Great hustle by the rest of the Spartans players. West Georgia didn't get back in transition, and the Spartans got the offensive rebound.
23-21. Tampa has cut it to 2. Another long 3. This one missed. And Abney with the board. So she's come in and done a nice job making her presence known. Dishes inside to Franson, up and in off the glass.
Beautiful no-look pass. Wolves D is not there. Molly Franson running the pipe and makes the layup.
23-23. Backcourt pressure by the Spartans. Wolves break it. Tie ball game. Spartans on a 6-0 run in the last minute.
This is going to be a game of runs.
So far it has been. Jones with an air ball 3. And the Spartans will get the ball out of bounds. Substitution for West Georgia. Deasia Kane coming in, Smyrna, Georgia. Had to work on these names for West Georgia. They have Deja Terry, Deasia Kane, and Deasia Jones.
Very interesting.
Nice move by Titer off the glass, but Jones redirected it. Stays tied. Jumper by Nixon. No good. Rebound. Warden. Abney has it. Finds Ashu. Warden lets fly a 3. No good. Rebounded though by Titer. Dishes back to Warden. New shot clock.
Spartans doing a great job on the offensive glass, outworking the Wolves.
And Abney with a three, no good. Rebound to Jones. Nixon will bring it up court.
The Wolves' offense has gone around the perimeter. They are not attacking like they did at the end of the first. So credit to Spartans D really raising the intensity.
Carter in the lane, dishes back out to Nixon, tries the three, rebounded by Jones. He has a block, gets a rebound, dishes inside, that's missed. Kane missed it, and Franson gets the rebound and a foul called on West Georgia.
Yeah, you can see the game's really getting in Deasia Jones's head. She had a few bunnies there, could not execute. So that's good for the Spartans. I think you got to go right at her, or else she's going to be taken out of the game, as I say.
She airballed a three the previous time down, and then misses two bunnies here. So it might be time for a little breather.
Yeah, I was just going to say they should go right at her and try to get another foul, but she came out. There you go. Work that middle tighter.
Jumper on the way, no good. Rebounded by Kane. In the lineup, Jessica Brown. We had her, but she's back in the lineup. Replacing Jones, and that's her turnaround jumper and in. Hit it, and we'll go to the line, and it's 25-23. Foul is on.
There's our Franson. So we're going to see Lauren Cody come in and replace her, because that's her second foul.
Lauren Cody, another transfer for the Spartans. She's from Findlay, Ohio, transferred from St. Joseph's College in Indiana. A junior for the Spartans. Free throw is missed. Spartans come back, trailing by 2. Pass into Titer, dishes to Cody, back out to Warden. Likes the three, misses. But Cody gets the rebound. New shot clock. Abney drives, comes back out though. Looking to go inside. Gets the drive. I think a foul on Nixon on the drive.
Yeah, good side-to-side movement by the Spartans. Got a couple offensive rebounds there. Lauren Cody coming in off the bench, making her presence known. Good work.
All right, we're going to take a timeout. 25-23, West Georgia leading Tampa. Sodexo University Dining Services allows you to choose from 27 dining stations. Tampa. Bay Harbor Hotel, located at 7700 West Courtney Campbell Causeway, offers a discount rate to all UT supporters and guests. The Bay Harbor Hotel on Courtney Campbell Causeway in Tampa. 25-23, 4:51 to go in the second quarter. Tampa Spartans down by 2. Both teams coming into this game 1-0 on the season in the regional crossover tournament here in Tampa. Spartans will send out Cody, Abney, Warden, Titer, and Ashu. And if you look at that lineup, there is not one player, I take that back, 4 of the 5 players on the floor transferred in this year.
Amazing. That's the trust and the confidence that Tom Jesse has in these players. These players have transferred from respectable and proud universities. They know how to play, so we're going to see a lot of transfers.
Abney with a 3, missed. All of them were D1 transfers, too. So they all were used to a high level of competition.
Yeah, but we're going to see McClure come back in. She's quick off the bench.
From the corner, it's Kane. She airballed it, rebounded by Ashu.
Push it, Ashu. I mean, you got numbers, right? You got to take them back if they don't hustle back on defense. Let's see what they can do.
They've limited Ashu's looks since she hit the first 2 threes. Tighter, back out, Abney. In the lane, nice drive in the middle and knocked it home.
Splitting between the defenders, that's a Euro step move. You don't see that too much in women's basketball. Amazing, great Euro step there by Abney. Terrific.
Abney now with 4 points on the day. Bounce pass outside.
Abney's bringing up great life. She didn't see any.
Still by Tighter.
Terrific.
Come back the other way. Don't have numbers. She pulls it up, drives the lane, has it, and scores.
We're finally seeing the Spartans go out and get in transition. They're getting to the foul line. They're getting good looks. Now they got 10 points in the paint. Last time out, it was 10-2. Wolves, now we're all tied up at 10.
Stasia Tighter drives the lane, scores. She has 11 on the day already. Not only 11 points, but 5 rebounds, leading the squad in both categories at the moment.
Yeah, add another 3 assists. She's doing it all for the Spartans.
Free throw missed there, though. Quickly up court. That's Carter. Looks inside. Long three. Off the front of the rim. A shoe with the board.
Tom Jesse not happy with Rachel Warden. She wasn't able to swing side to side to get to that closeout, so something they'll address.
Abney to Tighter. Jumper inside the free throw line, missed. Reaching over, Cody doesn't get it. Coming back the other way is Carter. Quickly to Nixon. Looks to drive the lane. Pop blocked by Abney. Saved by Abney. And Tighter gets the ball. Shu looked at the three, passed it up, gets it to Warden.
Tighter's doing everything. Now another block. I mean, she has so many steals. She's filling the stat sheet.
Abney drives, tries to put it up, had nowhere to go, and a foul call that may be on Jones, who just came back in the lineup and had gone out with 2 fouls.
That's going to work all game. Just going hard, strong to the rim. You know, usually there's going to be some contact, so you get the benefit of the doubt. That's what she did there. Kind of got caught in midair, but stayed with the play. Not going to the foul line, giving her team a little breather here.
It is on Jones, but they've only got her down for 2 fouls. Thought she went out with 2. I think she went out. Oh, she went out because of just missed a few shots. I think they were just giving her a breather.
Yeah, the Spartans D's done a real good job of getting in Deasia Jones' head. She had an air ball 3. She's missed some bunnies along the way. So good job, getting her out of her rhythm.
Abney on the free throw. Knocks it down. Tampa now with a 4-point lead, 29-25. So this game of runs for each team continues.
Yeah, Abney's going to make the most out of her minutes. She's now got 6 points in just 7 minutes. Very efficient.
Pass inside to Jones. She tries to back down Cody. Actually gives her a big shoulder to knock her out of the way, and it misses the shot anyway. And Griffin Dempsey in the lineup. Just sort of went out of bounds with it. I'm not sure what happened there, but Dempsey...
Yeah, well, Tom Jesse's like, hey, she drew that shoulder right into Cody. That's got to be, a player control foul. That's what you would think. And then, the Spartans got the rebound and just kind of shook by the by the no call. Tom Jesse's still heated about it.
Jones is out. Griffin Dempsey in for the Spartans. She is a senior from Huntington, West Virginia.
This is a very physical game, What will be called, what won't be, will ultimately
pass inside, but on the handoff, they tried to get Wilder. She stepped on the baseline running to get the pass.
A little give and go, but she was just, trying to tippy-toe down that, end line and stepped out of bounds.
Wilder, a sophomore from Rome, Georgia. Spartans by 4, 2 minutes to go in the half. Inside to Cody, off the glass, and it rolls in. That one wanted to fall out, but gravity forced it back into the rim.
Soft touch, that's all it is.
Cody now with 2 points, and the Spartans' lead is 6. Nixon launches a 3. It's on the floor. Kane recovers. Or I should say Carter recovers the ball. Pass inside to Brown. Turnaround jumper. Fouled, I believe, by Cody on the wrist. Shooting foul. Lauren Cody in the lineup for the Spartans. Tallest Spartan on this year. 6'3" from Findlay, Ohio.
Yeah, Brown tried to make Cody bite on that one. That she did by kind of a little step back, indecisive, but gets to the line.
Cody played yesterday but did not score. First free throw, good, 31-26.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth mentioning, Jeremy played all 40 minutes last night, but she had gotten in foul trouble, 2 fouls, so we're seeing, Abney get out there. We're bringing a nice spark to the
pass
team.
to Cody. Oh, she missed it. Rebound, and that will be a foul on Brown.
Staying with the play. Good job, Cody. I know she's not happy that she missed it, but you got to stay with it. Now she gets to make up for it at the line.
Cody will go to the line for the Spartans. Her first trip to the line. Now with 3 points on the day. 32-26 Tampa. This one rolls around, and Brown with the rebound. Minute 20 to go, first half. Nixon swings it. Carter. Nixon, top of the key. Off on the side. Jumper on the way. Off the rim, no good. Abney with another rebound.
Push it. There you go, Abney.
She's going to try to go all the way. Fouled on the way in. And she'll go to the line.
Nobody took on ball duties for the Wolves D. Abney recognized that. Just going coast to coast, it's simple. Basketball is an easy game if you play it well. And that's what the Spartans are doing at the moment. And they have a 6-point lead.
Aaliyah Abney to the free throw line. 6 points. Hit 2 free throws earlier. And has 3 free throws and 7 points. Tighter leading the way with 11 at the moment. Eshu has 6. Got him in about the first minute of the game.
Abney's forcing Tom Jesse to keep her out there. She's got 8 points now and limited run, only 9 minutes. So terrific production off the bench.
Carter, top of the key. Wilder passes off to Carter. He's going to try to drive the lane, spins in the lane, taken away by Griffin Dempsey, knocked away by Tighter into Dempsey's arms. 40 seconds to go in the half. Abney, top of the key, just pulls it back. They can run it down to under 30, almost to 20 if they feel like it.
They want to get a good look here at the...
A little too much passing there.
Yeah, a little
lazy passing, yeah.
Absolutely.
And a drive and a score. Nixon comes all the way down and puts it in. They don't have to worry about a shot clock here. 10 seconds to go in the half. Warden trying to get a pick from Tighter. Gives up the dribble. Finds Dempsey with 3 on the shot clock. I don't know if she knows. Abney does. She's going to have to shoot at 3. No. That ends the first half. Tampa 34. West Georgia 28. Box score to this point in the game. Of course, I just hit the stat button and lost my statistics. Wait till I get them back here. Why don't you do them?
We have 6 points for Jessica Brown, who's off the bench. Wilder 3, Nixon and Jones 4, Terry 2, and Kayla Carter, worth mentioning, no points. She had 14 yesterday, so real good job of staying dialed in for the Spartans defense.
All right, Spartans shooting 39% on the day from the field, 39% for West Georgia. West Georgia, 2 of 11 from deep water, that's 18%. Spartans not much better, 3 of 12, that's 25%. Big stat, though, Spartans are 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 82%. West Georgia, 2 of 4, that's 50%. At the half, 34-28, Tampa leading West Georgia. And we're going to step out and come back just a minute or two before the start of the second half. Stay with us as we will have the second half of play between Tampa and West Georgia. You're watching this game on TampaSpartans.tv. And welcome back courtside at the University of Tampa. Tampa Spartans taking on the West Georgia Wolves. Women's basketball, second half just about ready to start. 34-28, Tampa leading at halftime. Second game of the season for both these teams. Both these teams won their games yesterday. And even though this wasn't set up as a winner-take-all tournament, it is a de facto title game with both these teams winning their games yesterday. So we're calling it the title game.
Absolutely. Why not, right?
Jack Ike, Connor Moore with the game today. Spartans will more than likely send out their starters. We'll see if Karma's got her jersey off, so the Spartan starters will come back out, which is Rachel Warden, Stasia Titer, Karma Jeremy, Emily Ashu, and Molly Franson. Titer having a good first half with 11 points. Emily Ashu, we thought was just going to be on fire the whole game, but she's been on fire when she shot. But she shot early, and they clamped down on her after that.
Yeah, credit the Wolves, they're closing out and really focusing on her. I think they watched last night and saw that she was the primary catalyst for this team. Real difference in the first half, foul shooting. 9 of 11 for the Spartans. Way to be aggressive, Lady Spartans, getting to the line and converting. I mean, these are charity stripe attempts. They're 9 for 11 compared to 2 for 4 for the Wolves.
Second half underway. West Georgia in blue with the ball. They have Harris, Carter, and another Harris on the floor, and Nixon and Jones. Two different Harrises, I should mention. There's Carter sisters, and there are Harrises on this team as well. There's Asia Harris and Akia Harris.
Yeah, Spartans came out in a 2-3 zone there. Good defense.
Franson looks to drive, kicks it out to Jeremy in the lane, fouled and scores. Foul will be on Jones, and that will be her third.
Yeah, Karma Jeremy ready for the second half to start. She only played 6 minutes in the first half. She came out ready, attacked that 2-3 zone, went right to the middle, and she won the battle against the Asia Jones in the interior.
Karma sitting out most of the first half with 2 fouls in those 6 minutes. So, as is pretty much the standard basketball operating procedure, you pick up 2 in the first half, you sit. They don't want to risk getting 3 and limit your role when they really need you in the second half.
Yeah, most coaches tend to do that.
Carter drives, knocked down, and fouled.
Yeah, a little bit of feet tangling there. Carter will take it. I mean, she's trying to get going. She had 14 points yesterday. She's been shut out in the first half, so real good job by the Spartans D focusing in on her, but she's going to try to get going here at the foul line.
Foul is on Titer. Carter's had the ball in her hands a lot, but she just has not had the shooting opportunities. That was she's only got credited with taking 1 shot, and she missed it.
Yeah, if you're a Wolves fan, you want to see her be aggressive. She just made 2 foul shots, only took 1 shot, which is pretty strange. They got to get her going, and that's what it is.
6 of 15 yesterday. 36-30. Warden, top of the key to Titer. Inside the lane to Jeremy. Kicks it back out to his shoe. Back to his shoe.
They want to get the ball to Jeremy in the middle.
Franson, skip past Stolen. Heading down to the other end is Harris. Off the glass and misses the shot, and Jeremy dashes down to the other end. Stops in the lane, comes back out. Warden eyes a 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Franson had it knocked away by Carter.
Yeah, Carter just wanted it more there. She ripped it from Franson.
Jones drives the lane, steps away, misses the shot.
Yeah, a little Euro step there by Jones. Coming with a full head of steam.
I thought it was a couple continents there. Steps. But Franson on the nice dish from Jeremy scores, and it's 38-30 Spartans. Molly Franson now with 6 points on the day. Spartans had a 9-point lead, but that was, you may remember back to about the first 4 minutes of the game, they had an 11-2 lead.
SWAT team there, Molly Franson with the big rejection.
Ashu down to Franson. Thought about it, comes back out.
But working in the middle, that they do. Emily Ashu getting Jeremy. That's going to work.
Oh, Jeremy had it because Jones was not going to risk that 4th foul. And I think she kind of let up on the shot thinking she might be getting hit.
The Spartans will take that all day. Good move. getting Deasia Jones to move her feet. She wants to go vertical, but Jeremy really did a good job of going lateral and getting to the rim. Just couldn't finish there, but that's the right idea.
Nixon across the timeline. Gets it to Harris. Jones. Back to Harris. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Rebound and Franson.
Big miss there. I would have cut the lead to 5. Spartans looking to get this game in double digits.
6 boards for Franson on the day. Jeremy in the lane, dishes back out. Ashu has a good quality look and knocks it down.
When Emily Ashu sets her feet, can measure the wind, take her time, whatever you want to say, she's going to put it right on the money. That she did. Beautiful swish.
That was the first time since early in the game that she had enough time to measure the shot. Quickly up court to Warden. Waits, goes up, and scores. And the lead is quickly up to 13, and quickly taking a timeout are the West Georgia Wolves and head coach Scott Groninger.
Yeah, Jack, we talked about it yesterday when the Spartans had a big lead against Spring Hill. Will Georgia here respond? Will they either crumble and, say, oh, we went 1-1, okay, we take it, or do they respond with extra energy?
Come stay in luxury at the Embassy Suites downtown, 513 South Florida Avenue in Tampa, just across the river from the UT campus. Spartans now with the biggest lead of the game at 43-30. They are in a 7-0 run in the last minute and 25 seconds to really up this lead. Now, it's been a game of runs the whole game, so we'll see what the West Georgia Wolves have as a rebuttal.
Yeah, what makes Tom Jesse such a great coach is knowing when to adjust. Like, the Wolves had a 10-2 advantage in points in the paint early. Now the Spartans have an 18-12, so they went on a 16-2 run there, and that's been the difference. Now they're up by 13.
The Wolves come down. There's a miss by Carter.
Yeah, it's not been Carter's day.
I think she just said, I've got to shoot. I haven't, so I need to.
Yeah, the Spartans D is really taking her out of her game. She looks lost out there at the moment.
Back to Ashu. Not going to let her get that easy one back. Titer has a nice look at a 3. Misses it. Rebound Nixon.
The Wolves got to get going in transition. When they went on their big run in the first half, that's what propelled them.
Inside. Brown, turn around in the lane, knocks it home over Franson.
A nice little baby hook there by Brown. That really could be a bucket that either, gets the Wolves back in or wakes the Spartans up and brings a blowout here.
A shoot off the zone into Karma Jeremy. She has nowhere to go. Tighter free throw line, fakes, goes in the lane, and they call her. I believe they got her for 3 seconds.
It was on Karma Jeremy, she didn't realize she had 1 foot there. That's kind of like a mental error, but no biggie there for the Spartans.
Turnover number 11 on Tampa. 10 turnovers for the Wolves. Spartans by 11, 5:40 to go, third quarter. Driving the lane, that may be a travel. Yeah, it is.
Definitely.
Again, that was more than a Euro step.
Oh, yeah. That was
a Eurasia
yes,
step.
That was something. That was refs can't miss that one.
No. Warden, nice grab on almost an errant pass. Tighter, top of the key into Jeremy. Warden knocks it down. Rachel Warden hot for the Spartans right now. That's just her 5th point of the day.
There was no Wolves defenders even close to her. I mean, Rachel Warden had all day to shoot
that. Yeah, you couldn't pass that one up.
Yes, and, shot it with confidence. Nothing but net.
46-32 Tampa. In the lane, nice drive. Skims off the rim, and Tighter rebounds.
That kind of summarizes the Wolves' night offensively. Just really can't get anything to fall at the moment.
They are 1 of 7 this half. which would explain the Spartans upping the lead. The shoe missing that one. Jeremy fights for the rebound, but taken away by Harris.
Well, here's that transition we talked about.
She had the lane, but put the shot up short. Karma Jeremy pushing it up court. She's going to take it all the way. She does. She's fouled on the way in by Brown.
Good things happen when you go aggressive to the rim. That's what Karma Jeremy did right there. And that's a foul, so 2 shots as we take a timeout.
This is a media timeout, 46:32 to go. Walters Press Box is Tampa's favorite place to watch the big game and have a party. The Press Box. stclass.com, Mart's first class coach. Spartans will be back in action on Wednesday, and after just 2 non-conference games, they take on Eckerd College here. Women playing at 5:30, men at 7:30, so stepping right into conference play. The men play tomorrow in one more non-conference game. There are more non-conference games coming up, but they do get into conference play quickly. The men will play Alabama Huntsville tomorrow afternoon at 2, and you'll be across the street at 1 o'clock when the Tampa men's soccer team starts NCAA tournament play.
Yes, big time for both the basketball and the soccer teams. Volleyball, too. We're coming down to a good stretch. It's a real nice time of the year for Spartans sports. The crowd is electrified. It's going to be a good finish here tonight. Spartans in control.
Karma Jeremy at the free throw line for Tampa.
Yeah, I think this is the one area of Karma Jeremy's game where she's, could improve. She was only 1 out of 8 last night from the line. 0 for 1 today. Let's see if she can kind of get it going.
Hits that one. It was not her strong suit last year either, so it's not just a slow start to this year. It's a recurring problem.
Looked good on that one. Yeah. Nothing but net.
You know what? She's always had good form, good rotation on the ball. They just don't fall.
And yeah, last night, she played 40 minutes. So yeah. I think her legs were a little bit dead at that point. Don't get the same elevation.
Yeah, you said 1 for 8, and I would think, if I remember right, at least 4 of those happened late in the game.
Yes. So yeah, playing the whole game really drains your body, so that had a big impact. She's only played 12 minutes today, so she's got a lot of fresh energy tonight.
Brown, a little fadeaway, rolls off the rim and tighter with the board.
Well, Dirk Nowitzki has on that one, a little off 1 foot.
Franson drives up and in, and the Spartans lead by 18. 50 to 32.
We see the Spartans bench flexing on that. That was pure strength.
There's a pass that was knocked off the ankles of Kane and goes out of bounds, so the wheels are coming off right now for West Georgia.
Yeah, not where you want to be if you're West Georgia at the moment. Meanwhile, the Spartans all smiles, 18 points. This is a good feeling for this team that's looking to go maybe 2-0 and have a real strong start to their season.
The shoe with the ball. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Inside to Jeremy. Franson looks to drive, passes out to Jeremy. Splits the gap, goes up, and is fouled. She'll go to the line. I would bet 75% of Karma Jeremy's shots are right there.
Yeah, in the
3
paint.
feet on the left side.
That's what we talk about. Points in the paint. The Spartans now have a huge advantage as they have a 20-14 lead. That's what it all comes down to. They're getting them in foul trouble. They're going to the line. They've been at the line 14 times. Meanwhile, the Wolves only 6. That's been the difference tonight.
Free throws looking good for Karma tonight.
If Karma Jeremy can make her free throws, she's the complete player. She does a little bit of everything. Her and Tighter really do all the work for the Spartans, whether it be on the offensive or defensive end.
4 in a row for Karma. We like to see that.
Absolutely.
And the lead is 20. It's only the second game, small sample size, but this is the first 20-point lead of the season for Tampa. Brown in the lane. Franson fouls her. Tom Jesse quickly up off the bench. Molly, straight up, hands up in the air. Molly kind of reached to deflect that shot.
And the reason he's saying that is because she was straight up for the longest time.
She was, yeah.
The last split second she reached. Oh, it's so hard not to.
Yep. Franson's third foul. I thought there was an asterisk next to Franson's fouls, but it was a cookie crumb on my screen. First free throw knocked down by Brown. Second one down. She has 10 points on the day.
Yeah, she's been a nice producer for the Wolves.
Yeah, off
double
the bench.
digits. Yep.
She's come in and played a lot with Jones, getting into foul trouble and missing a few, looking a little frustrated earlier.
I said it last night. I want to see the Spartans really amp up their defense. They've done that tonight. 28 combined points for Carter and Nixon for the Wolves. They've been held to just 6. And that's why the Spartans have a commanding 18 points.
A fadeaway. Doesn't fall. Maybe the first shot I remember a shoe taking that wasn't a 3. And she rebounds. But Karma Jeremy goes sailing out of bounds. Not on her own volition.
Yeah, I want to see the shoe continue to be aggressive. Last night she was 8 for 8 from the foul line. She hasn't been there yet today. She's a great shooter. She gets to the line. Those are easy points for her. And, if she keeps going to the rim, she's got a real nice pull-up. A lot to offer, a lot of variety.
2.5 to go, third quarter. Spartans by 18.
Now we're seeing a shoe flash middle, which is interesting. That's going to get her more open looks.
Cody in the lineup for the Spartans. Turn around to Warden. 8 on the shot clock. Over Brown and knocks it down.
Pretty pull-up there. Rachel Warden on the short corner. Nothing to it. Just a little 7-foot baby pull. Money.
Nixon finds Harris. Harris drives the lane. Runner off the glass and in. And a foul.
Yeah, that's the 11-point for Harris. She's been a nice producer for the Wolves as they try to make a comeback and really be in this game in the fourth.
Substitution is Kayla Carter. Replaces Nixon. Aisha Harris with this shot. Knocks it down. 12 points. 54-37.
Yeah, West Georgia needs to chip away. Time is running out. 17 points, a lot to overcome.
Warden kind of surveys the court, almost taken away by Harris. And I think they're going to get an over and back, even though Harris kind of provided half the momentum to push her into the backcourt.
Yeah, I think Tom Jesse said, wait, that's a foul.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, she pushed her.
Either she pushed her into the backcourt,
she did not voluntarily go there.
Brown tries to turn on Cody and knocks it down, back-to-back buckets.
No line drive there, but hey.
Not a lot of arc on that ball.
Goes in, it goes in. Big sequence for the Spartans. West Georgia kind of feeling their benches, getting into it. Rachel Warden pull up.
Missed it. Ball on the floor, taken away by Harris. Kane back to Harris. Up top. Drive. Carter nails it.
Another little mini run for the Wolves. Now it's 13. It's just 17.
Well, the Spartans want to keep it. If they give it up and give up a 3 and it's 10, all of a sudden you give them reason to come out hard in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and Aaliyah Abney quickly off the bench. She was a great spark with 8 first-half points in just 10 minutes. So she's going to come in here, try to bring some life back to the Spartans.
Foul on Carter. Not much of kind of a ticky-tack, soft foul, but it'll put Karma Jeremy on the line as there's a bonus. Spartans' biggest lead of the game was 50, where is it here? It was 20 points with 3:22 to go in the quarter. So within 3 minutes, it had been cut to 13. Up to 14 as Karma Jeremy's knocked down 4 consecutive, make that 5 consecutive free throws.
Yeah, Karma Jeremy was not happy going 1 for 8 last night, no doubt about it. She has turned it around, quickly forgot about it. She's 5 for 6, getting the job done.
She might have been in the gym last night or early this morning. Missed that one.
Yeah, free throws are nothing more than practice. I mean, you can shoot them underhand, be Rick Barry out there and shoot 90%. It's all about practice, and that's what it comes down to.
30 seconds to go. Brown with a turnaround in the lane over Cody, and that one falls away. Goes out of bounds. Should be Spartans' ball. It is.
Yeah, sat on the rim for a good couple seconds there.
.25 seconds to go. Spartans do not have to worry about a shot clock. They can run it down for the last shot of the third quarter. .12 seconds. Warden. Pass is stolen. Didn't get it over the hands of Harris. Drives the lane, lays it in. It's down to a 12-point game with 1 second to go, and there's the heave at the buzzer. The lead is cut to 12 from 20 to 12 in about 3.5 minutes, and it's 55-43 at the end of 3 quarters.
Yeah, Rachel Warden tested Aisha Harris's athletic ability.
Locally here in Tampa at 251-3399, and you will get your pizza delivered to UT today. Marriott Courtyard is simply refreshing. The Courtyard by Marriott, located at 3805 West Cypress in Tampa, an official host hotel of University of Tampa Athletics. And at Jersey Mike's, we offer a sub above with the nearest location really close to us here at 2121 West Kennedy in Tampa. Jersey Mike's, a sub above. Have you ever been there?
I've been to Jersey Mike's. A lot of good subs there.
All right. We had our meals. We've been here, a lot of us, for most of this day with 4 games going on. We had our meals brought to us today by Rebuilt Meals. Whether you're a competitive athlete wanting to tone up or just love flavorful, healthy food, our meals are built to feed your body with the proper nutrients that will fuel your active lifestyle. Enjoy fitness-inspired meals with Rebuilt Meals. Visit rebuiltmeals.com. Final 10 minutes coming up. Spartans 55-43.
Yeah, I mean, West Georgia on 11-1 run over those last 2 minutes, made 4 of their last 5 field goals.
Foul in the lane. Franson will go to the line.
Franson right out of the immediate timeout, quarter ending, coming out aggressive, getting to the foul line. And Deasia Jones will also join Kayla Carter as a pivotal point in the game for the Wolves. They need to go on a big run to stay in it.
Franson knocks it down. She's 3 for 3. Back into the lineup is Tariana Cave for West Georgia. She is a 5'10 junior from Lithonia, Georgia. A couple other substitutions coming in is Madison Wilder back in the lineup, and also Kayla Carter back in the lineup. Franson knocks that one down, and Molly Franson hits double digits with that bucket. 10 points to go along with 6 rebounds.
Yeah, 80%, 16 of 20 of the Spartans from the charity stripe. That's been the difference.
Cave looking back out to Carter. Drives the lane with a runner. That's a tough foul to call, but they call it, I think, on Franson. No, they call it on Titer, her second.
Yeah, there was a bunch of girls that could have been called on there. Yeah, it was pretty clumped up, right?
No, I didn't really think it was that much of a foul.
Right.
First free throw, no good.
Yeah, Kayla Carter faded away on that. Something you never want to do. You want to follow through and kind of lean into your shot. She faded away and didn't get the roll.
Knocks that one down, and it's 57-44, 9.5 to go in the game.
She stayed on the line that time, and I mean, it's pretty simple. Goes in that time.
Tighter to the corner to Jeremy. Warden. Top of the key, back to Jeremy. Drives the lane, puts it up, fouled on the way in by Cave. And again, that 3-footer on the left side is Karma Jeremy's permanent home.
Yeah, Karma Jeremy, great recognition. She definitely has the foot speed advantage over Madison Wilder, and she just blew right by her and got to the rim.
And Karma knocks it down. For Karma Jeremy, that is her 10th point. It's nice to see she's got 10 points, but 6 of them from the line.
Yeah, the Spartans are a dangerous team when they're making their free throws, which they're doing tonight.
Knocks that one down.
Fully on display.
Foul out on the court by Abney. Karma Jeremy with a little word of encouragement for her. Substitutions for West Georgia as they bring back in Kyla Nixon and also Deasia Kane coming back.
You really got to be excited if you're a Spartan fan. 15 assists on 18 baskets. The Spartans are sharing the ball. A lot of new faces, transfers, as we mentioned, but they're playing together, and that's been big.
Foul called on Abney, but a runner is hit by Carter. And she'll go to the line as well, or I should say it was Harris who hit it. And she will go to the line, and it cuts it down to 15. 59-44. 59-46, I should say. They haven't put it on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, Harris and Jones have been the two players that have really done damage for the Wolves. We were expecting to see Carter and Nixon, but they've been held in check. So we're seeing now 16 points. Yeah, it could be 17.
Free throw is in. 17 points now for Harris on the day, topping all the scorers. Brown, double digits with 12. Warden to Titer. Titer drives to the corner. Jeremy passes up the shot.
Good ball movement. Good ball fakes. Keep swinging it. Clean, crisp passes.
Bounce pass into Franson. A little step, foul called, I think, on Jones, and that, if so, will be number 4.
Good work, Molly Franson, extending her steps, covering ground, and ultimately just outran Deasia Jones, got to the other side of the rim, and drew the foul.
So Molly will go to the free throw line where she's 4 for 4 today. She's 10 points. Spartans with 3 players in double digits right now, and a shoe hovering near there with 9. Rachel Warden not far away with 7.
Yeah, really balanced attack by the Spartans. 11, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
with 8 even.
Yeah.
So there's potential with 8.5 minutes to go. You could have 6 players in double figures before it's over.
That's something a coach always wants to see.
Balance.
There's nothing better than, everyone getting the ball, everyone getting good looks. It's a lot of fun to play the game when there's good team chemistry and teamwork.
61-47, Tampa.
Whoa, Deasia Jones just overpowered.
Oh, she just takes out. I think she thinks it's bowling.
Yeah, I mean.
Wow, Franson went down. Titer went down.
Jeez, that was a knockout punch. Deasia Jones.
She certainly got a strike on that roll. Either way, it's 61-49. Titer. Warden back to Titer. 10 on the shot clock. And almost a steal. Good play by Warden to get it back. 5 on the shot clock. Titer drives and travels.
Yeah, Rachel Warden met the pass. We always want to say, don't wait for it to come to you. Go and get it. And that's what she did. Otherwise, it would have been another steal.
Yeah. Nixon across the timeline. Gets it to Harris. Back to Nixon. Tries to go inside. They do to Harris. There's 2 Harrises on the court now. One of them just shot. Rebound. No good. Taken away by Titer. Asia Harris just shot. Titer drives the lane. Reach around from behind. They don't get it. She airballed it, though. And taken away by Kane.
Good transition defense by the Spartans.
Long jumper by Carter, and she nailed it. And it's now 61-52, down to a 9-point lead. Once a 20-point lead for the Spartans.
Yeah, another matter of runs. We were waiting for Kayla Carter to get going. She had 14 last night, so I've been expecting this for a while, but that could be a shot that really gets her to the next level.
Warden, can she save it? And did she get pushed over? No, they said it's over and back. Second time, it's been an over and back foul, or over and back turnover by the Spartans.
Yeah, we haven't seen that much. Spartans have done a good job controlling the ball and not making self-inflicted errors. That's just one that got away from Emily Ashu, but moving forward, just get back on defense.
There's a lot of time to go, and once a 20-point lead is now 9. From the corner, Carter knocks down another.
Carter is in a rhythm.
It has unbelievably been cut to a 6-point game.
You see one go through the net, the next one, the basket's even bigger in your eyes, and that it is for Kayla Carter. You got
3:22 to go in the third quarter. It was a 20-point lead. It's now down to a 6-point lead within 9 minutes.
We got a ball game.
Stolen by Titer.
Carter knows
have some numbers. Here they go. Titer, free throw line, spins in the lane, and the call is
I don't know about that. That was a player control foul that I did not see. That was a good spin move there by Titer. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
They called it on Titer, and that'll be 3 on Stasia.
Yeah, Tom Jesse is just like, really? I mean, come on, that was a next level spin move. That should have been an easy bucket, but the ref saw something different there.
6 minutes to go, a 6-point lead. So what seemed like a pretty big lead, nice job by Franson to steal it, has become, maybe we've got a nail biter.
Yeah, good fronting there by Molly Franson, just wanting it more than Asia Harris. She won the battle.
Ashu. Warden. Back to Ashu. Franson out a little too far of her comfort zone, drives the lane. Back out to Ashu. 7 on the shot clock. Little fadeaway off the rim, no good. And rebounded by Kane.
And the main thing for the Spartans is stay composed. I know West Georgia's on a big run, but you're still up by 6. Do what got you the lead.
Harris drives the lane, lost the ball, gets it back, loses it again. It goes out of bounds, and it's the Spartans.
Yeah, she was just out of control from the get-go there. We're seeing Caroline Mitrick, a former player, giving a little one-on-one action there with Emily Ashu, kind of reassuring. Next look you get, shoot with confidence. You got this.
5 minutes to go in the game. 6-point lead for the Spartans. Molly Franson now at the high post for the Spartans. They've turned that around with Karma Jeremy going deep. Now they rotate. 9 on the shot clock. Titer, long 3, good.
Big basket, Titer. Really bringing life to the Spartans after a little cold streak.
Titer now 2 for 3 from three-pointers. 14 points on the day. Carter nails it and a rebuttal.
Yeah, that's 3 in a row from deep for Kayla Carter. She's quickly now in double figures. She was held at 2 points for a while, now at 11.
64-58. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Franson, high post. Turns around, drives. I wanted to travel. Might have had a good case, but regardless, she missed the shot, and West Georgia gets the rebound. In the hands of Carter.
Yeah, Carter's kicking into a new gear. She's looking to attack.
Misses the shot, just laid it over the rim, and Titer with the rebound. Under 4 minutes to go. Coming up is Rachel Warden across the timeline. Molly Franson has about a 10-footer, knocks it down. That is a tough shot. That intermediate jump shot from the corner, because you don't have anything to, like a backboard to give you any guidance or anything. It's just, I got to put it far enough, or I'm going to miss it. You're not going to get any favorable bounces or anything.
Yeah, Molly Franson's been hovering around the short corner all game. Took a nice 1-2 step into that, shot it with confidence.
happiness on and around college campuses, including UT. For calzones, wings, and breadsticks, order online at dpdough.com. It is open late. And Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Their menu boasts bold, flavorful smoothies with a healthy appeal, all made to order from the freshest ingredients. Our toasted wraps, sandwiches, flatbreads, and bowls are made fresh with quality meats and cheeses, fresh produce, flavorful sauces. It's located downtown at 200 North Tampa, just around the corner and over the river from UT. 66-58. 3:33 to go in the game. Tampa by 8 over the West Georgia Wolves. Spartans send out Franson, Titer, Warden, Jeremy, Ashu. They're starting 5. Nobody in deep foul trouble. Jeremy and Titer and Franson with 3.
Yeah, on the other side of it, you got Brown and Jones both with 4. So that's going to be something to watch with Jones out there.
And actually, Jeremy just with 2. She's played the whole half without picking up a foul.
Big possession for the Wolves, in desperate need of a basket with time running out.
Pass inside to Brown. Fadeaway jump shot, nothing but net there. Boy, she doesn't get that ball more than 10 and a half feet above the ground.
It's a low line drive, but hey, if it goes in, it goes in.
Hey, that's why they invented gravity. For shots like that. Nice job by Warden to secure that one. Puts up the jumper, rolls off the rim, no good. 6-point lead for the Spartans, and here come the Wolves.
Yeah, we need some defensive intensity, Spartans. Let's get going here. Big point in the game.
Carter with the ball. Spartans in a zone. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Stolen by Jeremy. Jeremy saw the pass coming and jumped in front of Jones.
Jeremy wanted it more than Jones. It's just a matter of will on stuff like that.
The shoe bounce pass to Warden. Offs it over. Nixon into Franson. Little pull-up jumper, missing it. Jeremy fights for it. Taken away by Jones. She's going to play point center. She's going to barrel down the lane. Puts up the shot. Missed it. Rebound Franson.
Yeah, full head of steam on that one. Deasia Jones. Good straight-up defense, Molly Franson.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Warden hands off to Jeremy. Back to Warden.
Yeah, still 3 timeouts for the Spartans. If you get in trouble, they have them to use.
Well, Franson loses the ball on the dribble. Coming back the other way is Nixon. Drives the lane, pulls up inside the free throw line, misses it though, and Titer rebounds.
Yeah, quiet night for Nixon. Only 2 of 8 from the field, 4 points. So Spartans have held her in check.
Warden. Minute and a half to go in the game.
I'm surprised I'm not seeing the Wolves applying more pressure. There's a minute 20 to go, and they don't have any urgency at the moment. What is going on?
Top of the key. Looking, drives back out to Warden. Warden launching a 3 from the corner. Rims out. Tip to Warden, though, with a minute to go. And slapped on the wrist, and the foul is on Harris. Just her second of the game, but it should send Rachel Warden to the line.
Yeah, tremendous hustle there, Jack. Tremendous hustle, that's all it is. Second chance points proving to be crucial.
Stasia Titer in the backcourt just in case they need an outlet, and they use her. 1 minute to go in the game. Spartans by 6. Jeremy drives. Bounces out to Titer. Pump fake. And a foul called, and I think it's on Jones.
Yeah, we're nearing the bonus here, but again, it's been, they need some more hustle for the Wolves. We got 52.6 seconds, down by 2 possessions. You got to have more energy. The Spartans are just outworking the Wolves. It's as simple as that.
Actually, the foul was on Carter, her 4th foul. And we'll put Titer at the free throw line with the 5th personal at the quarter. And she hits it. Titer with 15 points, 3 for 4 from the line today.
Yeah, we said it last night, Jack, just free throws. If they make their free throws, they'll have an easy win here. But hey, if you miss them, anything can happen. Carter, a long 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good. Fighting for it is Brown.
Going to struggle under the net, but they call a foul. See who they give it to. A couple choices there. I think they give it to Jeremy.
Now, if you're the Tampa D here, do not let an open three-point shooter get a look. You'll take a 2. If they're going to get a 2, they're going to lose this game. They need threes. They need mucho points at the moment. They need many. They need a miracle at the moment. The Spartans are in good shape. They're cruising.
Jessica Brown at the free throw line hits the first one. She's come off the bench and knocked down 15 points today. 67-61. Karma Jeremy playing 19 minutes of the second half before she picked up a foul. So smart basketball on her part. Brown, I should say, knocks down the second free throw. Tom Jesse wants a timeout.
Yeah, you mentioned 19 minutes for Karma Jeremy. That's just Tom Jesse saying, we need you out there, Karma. Like, you're such an important part of our team. You played the whole game yesterday. Just play smart. That's the biggest thing with officiating. You call it both ways. So if you're going to call a lot of fouls, you got to call both sides. And like you mentioned, we haven't seen many, made field goal attempts. We're seeing free throw shooting, which is what determines games. If you make your free throws, you're going to win. If you miss them, you're putting your chance to win in jeopardy.
Well, you're exactly right there. Both teams have shot well from the free throw line. The Spartans have just shot more. Spartans are 21 of 26, while West Georgia is 11 of 14. They're both shooting about 80% from the line, but the Spartans have 10 more points on the free throw line, and they have a 5-point lead. So with 44 seconds to go, Spartans send out Franson, Warden, Ashu, Titer, and Jeremy, their starters.
And if you're the Spartans, if you don't have it, you still have 2 timeouts in your pocket. So rather than force a risky pass that might be a turnover, just play it safe.
Spartan starters other than Jeremy have all played more than 30 minutes. And I think we got a foul on Nixon. I'm assuming they wanted that foul because it was well out onto the court with no action going on. They want Rachel on the line and hope that she can't cash in both. She misses the first.
Yeah, we said it with the Wolves. At the free throw line, just stay on the line. I know you want to just fade away, but stay on there, follow through, and it's much easier. You don't want to fade on those.
Stays a 5-point lead. Knocks down the second.
There you go. Warden stayed on the line, and so boom, there you go. Point.
If it's a two-possession game, it's 2 3-pointers, so that was a big free throw. Carter, back out to Kane. Carter, top of the key, to the corner. Harris misses. Warden tries to chase it down. Brown knocks it away from her, but Titer picks it up and fouled by Kane.
Yeah, big miss there. It was great ball movement, and it's a really good look for Harris, who was the leading scorer tonight. She's only 1 for 5 from 3, so she's more of a go-to-the-rim player. But, hey, Spartans on the verge of being 2-0. It's a lot to look forward to. These new faces, transfers, they're playing great basketball.
Titer on the free throw line is 3 for 5 from the line today, leading the Spartans with 15 points.
Yeah, real balanced attack. I think we're going to see that throughout the course of the year. No one's really going to be selfish. This is a team that trusts one another. Ashu had 26 last night, only 9 today, but she's okay with that. Like, as long as her team wins, that's all that matters.
And she knocks down 1 of 2, giving the Spartans a 7-point lead. 27 seconds to go. Across the line is Carter. Long jumper knocked down by Wilder. Cuts it to a 4-point game with 18 seconds to go and a quick timeout.
Yeah, Wolves not going away.
Cloninger. 69-65. Tampa holding on to the 4-point lead. Men's basketball tomorrow at 2. Be preceded with a noon game between North Alabama and St. Leo.
Football team really determines a school spirit, you know. I mean, if you have a football team, you have an element of tailgating where, you know, people from, whether you're an alumni or a student, it really brings a culture together. You see that with, you know, University of Florida, Miami. They have a big game tonight, actually playing at the moment against Notre Dame. Number 3 versus number 7. This is Miami's chance to, if they want to make the college football playoffs, again, those top 4, this is it. They need this win tonight for the Canes.
18 seconds to go, 69-65.
And we've been saying it all again, when the Spartans are on defense, give them 2s, give them layups. They need 3s, so do not allow an open three-point shooter to get a look.
And Tom Jesse wants to use the timeout after seeing what West Georgia came out with.
Yeah, it's a real smart timeout there. Just analyzing what the approach is. We'll see if the Wolves mix it up or stay with the approach. But now Tom Jesse knows what their out-of-bounds play is going to be.
The lead is just 4. At this point, West Georgia does not have to settle for 3s. They just need baskets if the Spartans don't convert on their end.
Yeah,
more than likely, West Georgia will put them on the line.
It's been a crazy day of basketball here at the Bob Martinez Center, so this is going to be a dramatic finish one way or the other. So we will see the last 18.7 seconds here.
Well, it started with Alabama Huntsville with about a 10-point lead on St. Leo, and with about 2 minutes to go. St. Leo then tied it with 12 seconds to go and lost on a buzzer beater.
Yeah, heartbreaking for St. Leo after such an improbable comeback.
Franson gets the ball and gets fouled.
Yeah, it's going to be a real physical ending. Bodies flying everywhere. Such a dramatic emphasis on the ball defense. Molly Franson kind of, I got a triple threat there. She was real strong with it, had a good grip and didn't let those pesky Wolves defenders get in there for a steal.
Franson will be shooting. She is 6 of 6 from the line today, 14 points. Make it 7 of 7. Big free throw there.
There's nothing more comforting than a center that can shoot free throws. I'm just going to throw a few names out there, not to kill Andre Drummond, but a guy that shoots 20% from the foul line for an NBA team. Like, you need to be a good foul shooter. Molly Franson is that, and that is so vital for Tom Jesse to be able to keep her out there in this moment.
Franson for the second free throw. No Spartans in the lane. They don't want to risk any fouls. That one rolls away. 15 seconds to go in the game. Spartans by 5. Carter looks. Wilder, long 3, hits it. The lead is 2.
What did we just say? Don't give an open look for 3.
Now, that was deep water, though. She was way deep on that one before she knocked it down. But she does hit it, 70-68. Yeah. She stepped out about 30 feet before she hit that one.
Yeah, as Bob Rattler would say, onions there. That was a deep ball. I mean, hey, we got a 2-point game. We said it before. It's going to be a crazy ending. It is 70-68. Spartans, you got another timeout, so you got to be smart. Ball fakes, try to get the defenders to bite when you drop a good play. Let's see what Tom Jesse can do here in the timeout.
70-68. Spartans will have to inbound. Got some good free throw shooters out there. They're shooting 75% for the day. And Tom Jesse wants to take another timeout.
That's smart. I mean, this is such an important part of the game. You can't take any timeouts home with you. So, utilize them. Make sure you're built for success. that West Georgia doesn't have timeouts. They don't have the luxury to do that. So with 8 seconds, they're going to have to go the length of the court after these free throws if they don't get a steal.
I just don't understand the logic of saying, I'm going to reward you for taking a timeout.
Yeah, it's a funky rule. I don't know who came up with that. Right? I don't know.
Now, in this case, with only 8 seconds to go, but if it was 10 seconds, now Franson immediately fouled. If there was more like 25 seconds to go, you took away the chance for the team playing defense to maybe get a 10-second call.
Yes.
This one was less than 10.
Now, from a three-point perspective, if you're the Spartans, do not let Carter, who's 3 for 3, and Wilder, who's 3 for 5. Those are the three-point shooters. So make sure you are playing nose-to-nose defense on them so they do not get a clean look.
Well, first thing Molly Franson has to do is at least knock down one.
Yes.
You want it to be at least a three-point game, so if they do hit a three, it only ties it. She is 7 of 8 today. Misses it.
Neither team with the timeout. That's important here. We got the Asia Jones coming in to bring a body on the defensive box out.
Well, there's no one to box out, though.
Yeah. Maybe Franson, if she storms and get her, hopefully she makes it.
There does hit that. It's a 3-point game. 8 seconds to go.
Let's see if the Spartans foul here. This will be interesting. Maybe they foul.
I don't think if you're in jeopardy of a tie, I don't think you worry about it. Franson blocks it. Flips it away. Ball game is over.
That was the play of the game. Molly Franson on the defensive end. An emphatic block. Ball game. Spartans are 2-0.
Tampa Spartans win this one. 71-68 is the final. Molly Franson blocking the last shot of the game. A 3-point attempt by Carter. And the Spartans hold on for the 71-68 win. Quickly recapping the scoring in the game. Warden with 8 for the Spartans. Jeremy 11. Titer with 16. She and Franson share scoring honors with 16. Ashu with 9. Abney with 8 coming off the bench on a nice roll. And Cody with 3 points. Spartans shooting 40% for the game, 28% from three-point line, and 74% on three-pointers. On the other side, it's Carter with 14, Nixon with 4, Harris with 17, Jones with 6, Wilder 9, Terry with 2, and Brown with 16. For West Georgia, they shot 40%, 35% from 3, and 79% from the free throw line. Spartans win it 71-68, go to 2-0 on the year. West Georgia, first loss, 1-1 on the year. And the Spartans will play next on Wednesday right here at the Martinez Center as Eckerd College comes to the Spartans start Sunshine State Conference game. We have men's basketball tomorrow afternoon at 2 as the Tampa men will take on Alabama Huntsville. All right, we're done. We'll be back tomorrow. So for Connor Moore, this is Jack Ike saying thanks for joining us. You've been watching this game on TampaSpartans.tv.